I think that when you are working with any marginalized population, there's an additional step, and that is for that population to first feel seen and heard as a person, right? So first they have to feel like they themselves are being seen and understood. And there's going to be that level of mistrust because when you are working, and I see this so often, and oftentimes as a Black female physician, when I'm seeing other Black families, particularly, I get that benefit of the doubt that because I share or it's assumed that I share a similar lived experience, that I can see them. And oftentimes I do see them. I see the battle because I have lived that battle of just to be seen. And you see this with families who do come from different cultures, that you have to fight just to be seen, to be understood, to be given that benefit of the doubt. And this comes from families who, and this could be white, yellow, brown, Black, whatever, who come from lower socioeconomic. I feel like sometimes our social workers are better at seeing this than we physicians, but I do think our marginalized populations struggle first to be seen and to be heard. And I feel like they have to fight that fight first at baseline before they can be seen as parents. And so I think that's a struggle because you have to earn that trust. And when you're working with families who have sick kids, who come from historically marginalized backgrounds, and I see this also, especially working in San Diego with LGBTQ families who maybe care has been historically denied them, treatments have been denied for them. It's an additional hurdle. Like, are you saying that I'm seeing palliative care because my kid is X, because I'm poor, because I can't afford this, because of X, Y, and Z? So you have to earn that trust and then have them accept palliative care. So it's an additional hurdle. And I think that's tough. And I think that's the nature of our healthcare system, because we don't do a good job of addressing our biases and the structural racism that exists within our healthcare system. And I think that's tough. And sometimes it's easier for me to connect with other families who come from those backgrounds because there's an assumption that I will understand that, and or maybe I'm more attuned to it because of my own lived experience. So I can maybe ask questions. I can maybe explore that a little bit first.